Let me tell you about the benefits of taking oyster mushrooms. Number one, these mushrooms boost immunity. So they contain beta glucans, which help your body fight infections and strengthen your immune response. Another benefit of oyster mushrooms is that they are very, very rich in nutrients. Oyster mushrooms are packed with vitamin B, which gives you energy. They have vitamin D that gives you bone strength. They have potassium that is good for your heart. They have iron, protein, and fiber. So you are getting all these nutrients in one food instead of eating different foods. For you to get these health benefits, you are getting all of them in one. These mushrooms also nourish the body without adding so many calories into your body. So if you're looking to lose weight but you want something that tastes like meaty, you can have oyster mushrooms. They also reduce inflammation. They have natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help lower swelling, body pain, and internal inflammation. So number 4, oyster mushrooms support heart health. Fresh oyster mushrooms, they lower blood cholesterol, they improve circulation, they contain lovastatin, a natural cholesterol lowering compound. So if you have someone with low cholesterol, the blood circulation is not that well, you can make them oyster mushrooms. Number 5, oyster mushrooms also help control blood sugar. So if your blood sugars are not stable, they are up and down, they are this way and that way, oyster mushrooms have a low glycemic index and contain soluble fiber, which helps to stabilize your sugar levels. So don't pack your body with all those medicines, those over-the-counter medicines. Go for something natural, which is oyster mushrooms that you can even grow in the comfort of your home. Did you know that oyster mushrooms also help to improve digestion? Their fiber helps prevent constipation. They feed good gut bacteria, so your bowel movement is going to flow very well. They also improve digestion. If you are a person and you're always having constipation, you're always bloated, you're always, your digestive system, it's a hassle for you to go and to the bathroom, you need to take oyster mushrooms. Oyster mushrooms also support brain health. They contain antioxidants that protect the brain from stress and improve focus. So if you have a child, if you have an adult and they have a problem with staying focused or maybe concentrating in school, concentrating at work, don't stress yourself about it. Start eating oyster mushrooms. Add them to your diet. You can put them in eggs, you can make them as a soup, you can blend it and make it powder and add it to different foods that you're eating. It will still help you the same way. So oyster mushrooms also benefit our skin. Did you know that oyster mushrooms have anti-aging effects? They help reduce wrinkles, they help prevent premature aging, and they also help rejuvenate your skin. But you have to be consistent in your diet for this to work, for you to see results. Don't take oyster mushrooms for 3 days and say, the wrinkles are not going. No, you have to stay consistent. And when you consistently take mushrooms, you are going to get that natural brightening. They contain niacinamide, which is vitamin B3, which naturally brightens the skin and evens out skin tone. Sometimes skin care can get so expensive, but you can treat your skin from the inside. I noticed, by the way, I was asking myself, why am I brightening? I look brighter. And I noticed this because I had been taking mushrooms like on a daily basis, like every other day. They also hydrate and repair the skin. Fresh oyster mushrooms help improve skin moisture and they strengthen the skin barrier. So if you have like a cut or something, it's not going to affect you so much like a person who doesn't have this in their system. So other advantages of oyster mushrooms: they build muscle and support weight management. They are high in protein but low in calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, they also fight bacteria and infections. They contain natural antimicrobial compounds, and they, can help you to fight those bacteria, those infections, so that you don't fill your system with different medicines. So how can you make these oyster mushrooms? You can add them to soups. You can make a powder and add it to soup. You can make mushroom soup. You can add it to your omelets. You can add it to your stews, like when you cook beef or chicken. You can add it inside to give it that even thickness. You can add it and blend it and add it to smoothies. Let's say you've made a banana milkshake, you can add the mushrooms. There is no problem, and they are very easy to grow, guys. Mushrooms have helped me boost my. Personally, I was wondering, why is my skin brightening? Why is it brightening? And then when I read about the benefits of oyster mushrooms, I found out that because I realized that what I added to my diet was the oyster mushrooms, and this has helped me get that natural glow. Yes, that is going to work on you from the inside. When you do skin care, you're working on the skin from the outside, but here you are working on your skin from the inside. And guys, you can give this to your children, you can give it to your husband, you can give it to people around you. And the other thing is, mushrooms are very, very easy to look after. It's not that hard. You can do it in the comfort of your home. And another benefit for mushrooms is you can turn it into a business. You can turn it into a business as you're growing mushrooms to eat in the comfort of your home. You can also sell to other people. You can sell to the neighbors. You can supply to the local supermarkets. So you're benefiting health-wise. You're growing your food organically, and you're also making money on the side. Guys, don't sleep on this business of oyster mushrooms, and then their benefits. Those of you that go to the gym, that are trying to lose weight, this is your substitute. This can be a substitute for meats, by the way, if you're trying to get off meats. Red meat is not good for your body. So if you're trying to cut down on the red meat, you can eat these oyster mushrooms. Anyway, guys, I was done making the mushrooms, and I was going to store them. That's why I put them in that container. And yeah, thank you guys for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.